What if none of the NBA's biggest stars ever switched teams? No LeBron to Miami, no KD to the Warriors, just loyalty all the way. Crazy, I know, right? How different would the NBA be? Who's going to win titles? Who's going to win MVPs? Stick around because we're breaking down this whole alternate reality. And hey, if you guys are into NBA simulations like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and comment a video that you want to see next. I do videos like these every day. Alright, let's get into it. So here we go. As you guys can see, every single player is back on the team that originally drafted them. So we are going to go through every single squad and see who are our championship favorites, teams that we like, teams that we think are underdogs or dark horses. So let's go. This team has Giannis, so you can't count him out, but not a lot of depth outside of that. Next we have the Bulls, Jimmy Butler, Daniel Gafford, Kobe White, Bobby Portis Jr., Wendell Carter Jr., Ayo Dosunmu. This team is pretty buns. Next up we have the Cavs, LeBron and Kyrie back in Cleveland with Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Colin Sexton, Andrew Wiggins, Tyus Jones, Isaac Okoro. This is definitely a team to watch out for. A dark horse in the East for sure. Tatum, Brown, Bane, Pritchard, Smart, Williams, Nesmith, Gershon Yabusele, Terry Rozier, Grant Williams. The Celtics are solid. They've drafted a lot of good players. This team is going to be good. I don't know if they're my favorites in the East, though. Next, we have the Clippers, and they are just, absolute dog water garbage. There's nothing to talk about here. The Grizzlies have Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson, Trey Murphy, Walker Kessler, Zach Edey, Jalen Wells, Mike Conley, Carter. It's a solid old squad. They just don't have the high-end depth, to be honest, but they have really good role players. Next up, we have the Atlanta Hawks. That's right, Luka is going to Atlanta, not Dallas, because this is the team that actually drafted him. Solid squad with Luka at the helm. This team could be dangerous in the East. Then we have Miami, Tyler Hero, Bam, Duncan Robinson. This team is buns. This is actually like a really bad squad. Then we have the Hornets. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes to Charlotte. LaMelo, Jalen Duren, Brandon Miller, Mark Williams, Malik Monk. I said Brandon Miller. Good squad. This team will be good. Utah is horrible. Their best drafted player is Josh Hart. De'Aaron Fox back on the Kings with Tyrese Halliburton. Two great point guards. I actually think Halliburton should be a higher overall than Fox, but that's just me. Everyone else is awful. On the Knicks, Tengus Pengus is back on the Knicks. RJ Barrett's here. OB Toppin, Mitchell Robinson, Tim Hardaway Jr. This team sucks. The Lakers, they have basically the kit that was put together to get LeBron or Anthony Davis back on the squad, but they're still really buns. So let's go. The Magic have Paolo, Sabonis. This is honestly a solid little squad. Basically, they get DeMontis Sabonis, and then it's the core that they already had, and Aaron Gordon. So pretty solid. Trae Young and Jalen Brunson are back on the Mavericks, or for Brunson, he's back on Mavericks. For Trae, he's actually going to the Mavericks to play for the first time. Everyone else on the team is awful. Kelly Olynyk's their third best player. Then we have Jared Allen back on the Nets, Cam Thomas, Brook Lopez, Nick Claxton, Kyle Kuzma, Mason Plumlee. This team is not going to be good. Next up, we have the Nuggets, who have to be one of my championship favorites. Jokic, Mitchell, Murray, Gobert, Porter Jr., Brown, Beasley. This squad is insane. Jokic at the top with Donovan Mitchell and great supporting pieces. This is my early championship favorite. Kawhi's going to the Pacers. The Pacers actually drafted him at 15, not the Spurs. The Spurs just traded for him from George Hill. So you got Kawhi, Miles Turner, Paul George, Goga Bitadze, Benedict Mathurin, Karis LeVert, Andrew Nembhard, Bilal Koulibaly, Julian Strother, and then Sandro Mamukelashvili. I tried my hardest to say that. The Pelicans have AD, Zion, and Chris Paul, and then they have some okay pieces around them, but I don't expect them to do too much. We got the Pistons. The Pistons have Cade, Chris Middleton, Jaden Ivey, and yeah, sorry, we can move on. The Raptors have Pascal, DeMar DeRozan, Scotty Barnes, OG, Jakob Poeltl, Jonas Valanciunas, Fred VanVleet, Grady Dick. Honestly, not horrible. A lot of 80s, a lot of mid-end 80s, but just not good enough at the high end. Isaiah Hartenstein, Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, Dylan Brooks, Tari Eason. They're buns. Let's move on. The Spurs have Wemby, Derek White, DeJounte Murray, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sochan, Keldon Johnson. Man, this dude fell off. He's really a 78. He was like an 86 a couple 2Ks ago. Stephon Castle, Kyle Anderson, Devin Booker, Ayton, Bogdan, Derek Jones. This team's buns. KD is back on the Thunder. KD, Jalen Williams, Chet, Sengun, Harden, Lively, Quickly, Giddey, Westbrook, McBride, Wiggins, Trey Mann, Brandon Clark, Peyton Watson, Campaign. They have drafted so well over the years. This is definitely a scary team, and we could definitely see them. I think they'll be in the conference finals against the Nuggets, to be honest. Edwards, Levine, Markkanen, Johnson, Reeves, Naz Reid, Jake LaRavia, Chris Dunn, a solid team as well. The Trailblazers suck. Dame and CJ again. The Warriors have Steph. Jordan Poole is back on the squad. Him and Draymond made up. No more punching, hopefully. Kuminga, Clay's back on the squad. Harrison Barnes, Looney, Podzemski, Moses Moody, James Wiseman. This kind of just looks like the 2022 squad, but with like Harrison Barnes instead of Wiggins, to be perfectly honest. The Wizards have Beal back, Denny Avdia, Alex Sarr, Jordan Clarkson. This team's awful. And then the Sixers have Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Mikal Bridges, Drew Holiday, Vucevic, Ty Jerome, Jared McCain, Jeremy Grant, Isaiah Joe, and Ben Simmons is back on the squad at a 76 overall. B-Ball Paul, David Roddy. So that's it. We've gone through all of the rosters, and now all that we have left to do is simulate. I'm going to meet you guys at the end of the season to check out storylines, who was the MVP, who was the DPOY, who dominates in this league where everyone's back on their original team. Let's find out. It doesn't matter what kind of alternate universe you put him in, Nikola Jokic will always be the MVP. 29, 14, 10.5, a steal and a half, and a block, 56, 78, 45 from 3. Kyle Filipowski is Rookie of the Year, 11, 6, and 3. Don't know why he's a rookie. Sengun, 6th Man of the Year, 16, 8, and 5. Wemby, DPOY, 26, 14, 3, 2, and 3 for Wemby. Trace Jackson Davis wins Most Improved Player. And John Morant wins Clutch Player of the Year, averaging some pretty great numbers, to be honest. Chris Finch, Coach of the Year. Timberwolves are actually the 1 seed. Here are your All-NBAs. Devin Booker leads the league in scoring, 30.4 points per game, 6 assists for D-Book. John Morant is 2nd, Luka's 3rd, Ant is 4th, Jokic is 5th, Brunson is 6th, Giannis is 7th, 8 is Wemby, 9 is Davis, 10 is Gilgeous-Alexander, and Curry is 11. So those are your scoring leaders. Minnesota won 65 games. They were the 1st seed. 2 seed Denver, tied with the 3 seed San Antonio Spurs. The 4 seed the Pelicans. They're actually solid. I thought they might be okay. Chris Paul, Buddy Hield, Dyson Daniels, Zion, and Anthony Davis is a solid little squad. Memphis is pretty good. Oklahoma City is not as good as I thought they would be. They should have been better, I feel like, given their lineup. I guess KD's just old. The Rockets were way better than I thought they would be. Wow. Golden State, 41 and 41. Yeah, they're solid. Dallas is in the play-in, which is honestly just a testament to the carry job that Brunson and Trey had, because this team is awful. The Lakers are in the play-in, and then everyone else is garbage, even though Halliburton had a great season, 24 and 10. In the East, the Hawks are the 1 seed with Luka. I told you, be scared of Luka. Charlotte is the 2 seed. I thought that they would be solid, and they were. Toronto's a 3 seed. Oh, they traded midseason for De'Aaron Fox, and it looks like they gave up nothing. What in the world? Chicago, they were somehow the 4 seed, starting Ty Washington. Brooklyn's the 5 seed somehow. I don't know what's going on in the East. How were the Celtics worse than Chicago and Brooklyn? Are they really that bad? Come on, Tatum. 7 is the Pistons. They were solid. 8 is the Cavs. That is surprising that they were that bad. The Cavs with Garland, Kyrie, Wiggins, LeBron, and I guess Tristan's at the 5, so that's pretty awful, but still couldn't. They were barely over 500. The Magic were in the play-in, the Heat were in the play-in, and then the Indiana Pacers just missed out. So let's simulate through the play-in and see who actually gets in. And here it is. Golden State makes it, Houston makes it, Cleveland makes it, and Detroit makes it. So we are going to simulate through the first round, and I'm going to come back if anything interesting happens, if we get any Game 7s or any jump-ins. We have a couple of Game 7s in this first round to look at. We have San Antonio, Oklahoma City. These are 2 powerhouse teams that I thought were going to be good. We got to watch that one. The 8 seed Golden State Warriors are taking the 1 seed Timberwolves to Game 7. They actually blew them out in Game 6. Steph had 28. And then the Bulls and Nets, which I really couldn't care less about. Let's try and simulate through... let's simulate through OKC and Spurs and see if we can get a jump in. It's tight, but Spurs are up. This was my championship pick in OKC, and they are letting me down. And the Spurs win by 3, and Wemby has 40 and 14. What a game from him. Kevin Durant sucked the entire game. Everyone just had 11. No one shot well. Sengun was 3 of 15. Kevin Durant was 3 of 8. Holmgren was 5 of 14. McBride was 4 of 14. They were just chucking up bricks, and they still only lost by 3. But Wemby was just incredible. And then we have Golden State versus Minnesota. Let's see if we can get a jump in. Golden State looks like they are just not going to be able to hold on. Wait! They came all the way back. It's a 2-point game. They were down like $1 billion, and it's a tie game. Let's jump in. Golden State was down by like 25, but they're up 21 in the fourth quarter. Clay gets it down to Poole. They gamble. Poole, wide open. Layup is good. Jordan Poole gives the Warriors a 2-point lead. The Timberwolves are 28 of 70, and it's somehow a tie game. They're either shooting all threes or they have 1,000 layups. Jake LaRavia, Wiggins on him. Or sorry, that's Barnes. That's how I said that earlier. He's like, it's like the 2022 team, but with Barnes instead of Wiggins. And Ant just goes to the hoop and abuses Jordan Poole. Kuminga's late on the help. What's going on here? We just came back in and Damian Lillard is on the court. No wonder the Timberwolves were good. They have Dame now. So they have Ant, Dame, and Cat as their big three. I wasn't going to stop trades. I mean, trades happen in the actual NBA season. I just put everyone back on their original teams, and these teams made trades. Clay, wide open 3, no good. Is he 0 for 10 this game? If you guys think Clay is washed, make sure to drop the wave emoji in the comments down below. And if you guys are enjoying this simulation, make sure to subscribe. Ant, pull up 3, no good. Draymond, rebound, trying not to punch Jordan Poole while on the court, and he's doing a pretty good job. Steph going around, handling around Ant. Layup, left-handed, no good. Back out to Draymond. Draymond to Poole. He almost punched him. I could see it. Poole, 3, good. Jordan Poole is leading the Warriors single-handedly to the second round. Dame has the ball, and it's Dame time. 2 minutes to go. This is actually a playoff rematch, I just realized, of real life. Ant just all the way to the rim. It's tough to stop a physical force like that. He has 15 points on 27% shooting, though, so they have been stopping that before I jumped in, apparently. Steph has the ball. He gets it to Looney. Looney to Draymond. Draymond, wide open 3. Cash! Draymond Green. Shout out the Warriors for making this happen. Dame, pull up. Midi, good. This is back and forth. There is no time to stop. 32 for Dame on 9 of 13. He's a plus 12, and the Wolves are down 2. So when he sat, they have been horrible. Curry's got the ball. Are they going to set a screen? Yep, here comes Draymond. Illegal screen. Curry, wide open, mid-range. And it's down. It is shot making after shot making from both sides. They just can't seem to miss. Damian Lillard has the ball. He's going all the way to the basket. Yams it on Looney. Curry all the way to the basket. It's got Ant on him. He's going to pass it out to Clay. Clay to Poole. Poole. He's got Dame on him. Screen. Draymond. Poole trying to get to the basket. Dame's clamping him. Layup. No good. Timberwolves with the rebound. They have a chance to tie or take the lead. Ant with the ball going to the basket on Curry. Finds Towns, and he's fouled. And Cat makes both free throws. It is a tie game. 25 remaining. Timeout Warriors. Warriors inbounding the ball. They get it to Curry. The Warriors can almost ice this game off of the clock. Do not give it to Clay. 0 of 10 Clay. Do not give him the ball. Steph's making his move on Ant. He's getting clamped, though. Steph's injured. Steph layup is good. Stephen Curry gives the Warriors the lead with 4 seconds remaining. The stutter step to lose Ant. Timeout Wolves. Jake LaRavia inbounding the ball. The Wolves need a bucket. Dame's got it. It's Dame time. Pulls on him. Pull up 3. It's no good. The Warriors complete the upset and beat the Wolves in 7 in their own arena. Steph Curry game winner. Dame time, couldn't bring it back, and the splash pool is back together. Stephen Curry had 45, 6, 4, and 3 along with the game winner, saying, "I'm not done winning championships just yet." leading the 8-seeded Warriors past the 1 seed. In the second round, we have New Orleans versus Golden State, Denver versus San Antonio, Atlanta versus Chicago, and Charlotte versus Toronto. My preseason favorite Denver Nuggets are here. The Golden State Warriors, Anthony Davis and Chris Paul. Luka's here. Shea is here. The Raptors are here. This is going to be some great matchups, and I'll let you know if we have any jump-ins. Golden State advances. Chicago beats Luka in 5. It wasn't even close. Luka's team had no depth, and they got destroyed by Kobe White and Bobby Portis, and I don't know how they lost, and I'm actually very confused at the Chicago team. And then De'Aaron Fox, Pascal Siakam, DeMar DeRozan, Fred VanVleet, just a very, very deep team, ends up taking out Shea and the Hornets in 6. The Warriors beat the Pelicans in 6. Steph has 39 in the closeout game. And then we have Game 7, Denver versus San Antonio. These are likely the 2 favorites left in the playoffs to win the championship. So we're going to simcast and see if we can't get a jump in. Denver takes the early lead. San Antonio fights back. It's close. It's close at the half. It's close at the end of the third. San Antonio pulls away a little bit. Denver's trying to fight back, but it looks like San Antonio is going to move on. Wembanyama is just a force of nature not to be messed with. Jokic tried, he had 32, 14, and 11. Mitchell had 20, Porter had 20, and Murray was 6 of 16, 0 of 5 from 3 with 12 points. Maybe the reason they lost. Murray had 25, Vassell had 20, Wemby had 20, Stephon Castle had 15, Derek White with 15. Just an all-around team effort from the San Antonio Spurs to beat the Nuggets and to face the Warriors in round number 3. We're going to go game by game. San Antonio takes game 1. Toronto takes game 1. San Antonio takes game 2. Toronto takes game 2. Golden State takes game 3. Chicago takes game 3. It is a match on both sides. Steph with 35, Butler with 20 to keep their teams alive. Golden State and Chicago tie the series. Steph with 34 in a game that only had 92 points, and Wemby cannot handle Stephen. Kobe White with 22, Butler with 19, Bridges with 19, Carter with 15. This is a Cinderella run from both of these teams. We are going to simcast game 5 of Warriors Spurs. It looks like the Spurs are dominating, and they are going to win 31 for Wemby, and Chicago wins game 5 as well. Could we end up seeing the Chicago Bulls in the finals against the Spurs? Let's find out. The Warriors win game 6. Steph had 21. He didn't play well, but the Spurs just played worse, and the Bulls do end up going to the finals. This team was awful, I thought, but they somehow have beaten LeBron and Kyrie. They did not beat LeBron and Kyrie. Luka beat LeBron and Kyrie. I apologize. They beat the Nets, who were awful. Then they beat Luka. Then they beat De'Aaron Fox and DeMar DeRozan. And now they are in the finals to face either Golden State or San Antonio, which we are going to simcast right now. Golden State jumps out to an early lead, but San Antonio fights back. It's a close game. It's tied. Golden State goes up 6. They are up 13, and Golden State is going to go to the finals. Stephen Curry is your conference finals MVP, 36, 5, and 1 on 46, 138 splits, and Kobe White on the other side. And it is a Bulls versus Warriors conference or NBA finals. Let's go. The Golden State Warriors take game 1. Kuminga has 32. Kuminga legacy game when Steph was struggling. He played, or actually he had a triple-double, I guess, but he only shot 8 times, and Kuminga just took off. Game number 2 is the Warriors. Steph Curry once again struggling. He might not get that finals MVP unless he explodes. Clay 23, Kuminga 18. And then we have game 3. The Bulls take game 3. Steph had 35, but it wasn't enough. Butler 21. The Warriors lose by 18. Game 4. The Warriors win. Steph Curry with 40, saying this is my finals MVP to lose. But Kuminga saying not if I have anything to say about it. 37 on 17 of 20 from him. The Warriors are up 3-1, and this could do it. The Bulls are looking to fight back. It's close, but not that close, and I think the Bulls are going to take it, and the Bulls win. It is now a 3-2 series. The Bulls want to force a game 7. The Warriors want to get out of here in 6. It's a close game, but the Bulls win by 2. 13 in the fourth quarter to make the comeback. Steph Curry with 33, but the rest of his team were no-shows. It is Game 7 of the NBA Finals, and we're going to try to get a jump in. It's close to start, but the Warriors have been winning the entire way. It's still close, though, within striking distance. The Bulls could go on a run. It is a 5-point game, 2:18 to go. We're going to jump in. And here we go. Warriors inbounding the ball. Stephen Curry has the ball. Pull-up three, Steph. And it's in. Stephen Curry looking for his 5th championship, his 2nd Finals MVP, to solidify himself as the greatest point guard of all time and a top 5 player, Mount Rushmore player. Steph Curry looking to go out with a bang in a league that has every player on their original team. Steph Curry said, "I never had to leave." Podziemski dribbling the ball up right now. Podziemski takes a screen, goes to the rim, spin move. No good. Bulls have the ball. They're down 6. Fouled out Kobe. Pull up 3. And it's out. No good. Podziemski to Mond. Mond in the paint. Mond is getting locked up. Back out to Curry. Curry has the ball. Dribbling. Dancing. Prancing. Has Kobe White on him. Step back. Around. Up. And in. And one. Stephen Curry. Steph makes the free throw. And they have substituted Clay back in, but this game is all but over. Jimmy Butler now has decided he wants to be here. Timeout Bulls. Butler around Thompson. Back to Butler. Butler goes up. No good. Clay with the good defense. Big Mon. Steph, 3 ball. It's over. Stephen Curry has taken over this simulation, and the Golden State Warriors are going to win the championship in a league where everyone is on their original team. As the 8-seeded 41-41 Warriors, Steph Curry puts on that Superman cape once again and leads them to a championship. Stephen had 39, 5, and 10 in the closeout game, and he is your Finals MVP. 29, 6, and 7, a steal and a half, 49, 94, 47 splits for Steph. Unbelievable finals, unbelievable playoffs. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And if you have some ideas on simulations you want to see, drop it down below, and I'll do it for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.